Since November, we've had a whole lot of rain through December, and then we've started harvest in January, and as we sit at the moment, we are about 2/3 of the way through harvest. We've got roughly about 220 hectares still to go, but we've broken the back of it. Key difference, I guess, is that this year we've had a lot of sustained periods of moisture through December, which is when particularly our wheat was flowering, and that actually meant that we've got a lot of disease come in, whereas last year we didn't have quite the same extended period of wetness, so we didn't see the same issues. However, this year we've had a better harvest because we've had better weather. The N-sensor requires crop growth stage, expected yield, and some parameters around what the limits are you'd like the N-sensor to spread to. The first one is target rate mode for wheat. It is specific to a wheat crop, and it is basically giving the sensor a target figure that we can work up or down from. So you're always putting some nitrogen over every part of the paddock, versus absolute mode, which is the other mode. You don't give it a target rate, you basically just let it decide the rate based on the growth stage and your expected yield. So it knows at that growth stage how much nitrogen is required for the crop to get to its yield potential. We use target rate mode for a start, and that does mean that every part of the paddock gets a little bit of fresh nitrogen, not just relying on what's in the soil, which is affected by temperature and other things like that. And then after the first application on target rate mode, then we switch to absolute mode. Now, some paddocks don't require any more than the first application, as we found this year. There's areas last year that I would have thought would require lots of nitrogen that didn't get a lot applied to it with absolute mode, and there's areas that I would have thought wouldn't need much at all, and yeah, they got lots as well. We've definitely saved more in nitrogen fertiliser than if we'd carry on with the original variable rate we were doing. I think it's been a great tool, and it's something that we'll carry on using for many years to come.